this hijacking going on, I suppose it's a good thing having you along. But if you keep on driving those crates yourself, well, you're going to run me right out of a job.
And if anything happens to my last truck, the Duncan Transportation Company will be busted and we'll both be out of a job. So we got to be careful.
I don't see why anyone should be so hot after this load of hardware we're packing.
Well, it isn't just hardware. We're loaded with precision machine tools for the government stockpile of critical materials. That's just the kind of stuff the crooks are going after.
That's it.
Okay.
Back in. They're heading around by the intersection.
Gentlemen, this is Mr. Patterson. He represents our government. Mr. Crandall.
Pleasure. How do you do?
Mr. Thompson.
How are you?
Mr. Willard.
Glad to know you.
How are you?
And Mr. Duncan.
Well, I'm already acquainted with Mr. Duncan. We worked together during the war.
Oh, is that so? Well, as far as we truck owners are concerned, we're practically in another war with these hijackers right now. And we'd appreciate any help you can give us in how to protect ourselves.
Well, that's why I'm here, Mr. Armstrong. Gentlemen, all of you have suffered considerable loss from the hijackers the last few months. It looks very much like it's the work of a single, organized gang, since they only go after shipments on the government's critical supply list.
That's what I've always maintained. Some organization of saboteurs or foreign agents is trying to wreck this country's defense program.
Well, that may be it, Mr. Crandall. Or someone may be running the gang just for his own profit. In any event, the situation is serious enough to warrant the assigning of a government agent to work full-time with your association. And I believe Hal Duncan would be just the man for the job. Your knowledge of trucking operations and your war experience as an undercover investigator gives you the necessary qualifications.
Well, this is pretty sudden. But none of us are going to do any good in the trucking business until this gang is cleaned up. So I'll tackle the job if it's all right with the others.
What makes you think Duncan can handle the job better than the police?
Because it seems very likely that some of your employees are working with the thieves, since they always know when and where important shipments are being made. And I feel Hal would have a better chance to uncover the informers than an outsider would.
I'm for it. What do you think, Willard?
Well, I vote yes. It's about time these outrages stopped.
Sounds like an excellent idea to me. How about you, Thompson?
I still think the police should be able to handle the job. That's what we pay taxes for. However, since I'm outvoted, I'll go along with the rest of you.
Good. Then the job is yours, Hal. I'll take you right over to headquarters and have you sworn in.
We want to give you all the help we can, Hal.
Thanks. I think my best bet is to ride with the trucks until I can pick up some leads. But I would like to have access to your records and reports here.
Of course. Make this office your headquarters. Miss Roberts will give you all the help she can.
Well, good luck, Hal.
Thanks.
I think we'll get to the bottom of this thing now.
When's he going to get here, Regan?
As soon as he can get away from the association meeting.
It's a funny business working for a boss you never even see.
Yeah, but don't forget, he can always see us, Cady. With the kind of stakes he's playing for, he can't afford to trust anybody. And for the kind of dough he's paying us, we got nothing to kick about. There he is now.
I have some bad news. In the association meeting today, Hal Duncan was appointed special government agent to try and break up our organization.
Well, he can't get anything on you, can he?
I'll see that he doesn't. But he already suspects that we have connections inside the association. And I'll have to be very careful what I say at the meetings.
How's he gonna operate?
So far, he plans only to ride as a guard on some of the trucks. So if he should happen to be on one you stop, you know what to do about it.
Okay. Can we still go on with the hijacking?
Yes, my buyers, both in the black market here and abroad, will pay almost any price for the critical materials the government is stockpiling. And we must secure these materials before they're placed under guard in federal warehouses. Your next assignment will be to get some hand grenades.
Have you got a plan laid out?
Yes, a truck will be coming in from a government arsenal with a load of hand grenades tomorrow afternoon. They will take the alternate highway across the valley, and you will.
Didn't we get into enough jams trying to get your own trucks through without taking on Armstrong's troubles, too?
Now, this time we're looking for trouble. I want to get a line on some of these hijackers, and this load of grenades ought to be good bait.
It's a track up.
It looks like somebody's hurt.
Is he badly hurt?
I'm afraid so. I don't know whether I should move him.
I can't find anything wrong with him. Get your hands up. Break into that truck and get some grenades. Now, you two get over the side of the road. Here, tie him up. When he's finished tying them, drop those in their pockets. Here, give me one of those grenades.
Do we go after them?
No, we'll never find them down there. We better clear out. You take the car.
It looks like we're in the clear.
Yes, but we're a long way from home. And it's miles to a phone. So by the time we can turn in and report, the truck will be hidden out someplace, getting a new set of numbers and a repaint job.
Yes, but I got the number of that car, and they might not think to change that. Let's go. Now, the police are on the job now. I gave them the numbers of both the car and the truck.
I hope it does some good.
Well, it might. They're setting up roadblocks on all the highways. Let's go. Come on.
Is this your car?
Yes. Why?
Pull over to the side of the road.
trucker was killed in the wreck, and the police haven't found any trace of the stolen truck.
How can anyone ever dispose of a stolen truck?
Well, they switch numbers, repaint, even rebuild bodies. It can be done all right, but it takes time, and they have to have a safe place to work in. Say, that might give us a lead. With the quantity of stuff they've handled, they must need a lot of warehouse space, and there aren't too many big warehouses available to them.
I know, but supposing they took the loot to some other city?
Well, I don't think they'd risk it. The police have the out-of-town highways pretty well patrolled. So chances are they're storing the stuff and working over the trucks here. Say, I've got an idea. Let's get a list of all the warehouses in town, and tomorrow Sam and I'll start checking on them.
All right.
Well, we sure drew a blank there. Where's the next one?
1322 Eastern Avenue.
Okay, let's go. Well, here we go again.
Might as well keep trying, you never know.
You guys better get out of sight.
Government agent. Just wanted to look around.
Okay. Nothing much doing in here, but help yourself.
Thanks.
Say, Hal.
Yeah?
The star came off of one of Armstrong's trucks.
You sure?
Positive. I looked at this cut in the casing, wondering how long it would last.
All right, stick 'em up. Frisk 'em.